Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Intentionally Blank D&D. I'm your DM Kyle, and I'm joined by the lovely players Dakota, Levi, and Paisley.
Hello.
Hello.
Before we begin, does anyone have anything they want to talk about? I
Um, just apologizing for last week. We weren't able to stream last week. It was just too damn hot where we're
It
at.
was too damn hot. My desk is upstairs, so I came up here. I cooked. I went back down. Yeah. So I don't have a better excuse, guys.
We will be getting some air conditioning set up in our new place here soon. Once that happens, we should be able to avoid that in the future. Uh, Other than that, what is it? Not next weekend, but the following, we will be gone.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna do a big old medieval camping trip. So yeah, that's cool.
Other than our stuff, I don't believe Talespire has really done any other updates since last time. A lot of stuff has been in the back end that they're working on.
Yeah, I think you're correct with that.
Okay. Then with that, I will go into last time on D&D. The party had to land their skyship near some islands to repair after the more than rough travels. There they began gathering wood, but stumble upon a great snake. The party uses their new magic items that they recently acquired and quickly take out the snake with a little bit of trouble. The remaining animals on the island seem to be frightened of the group as they finished gathering wood. After repairs were done, they spent the night and took off the next morning with their newly acquired ship seemingly transformed. The next few days, they did some gambling. They fought slash massacred two manticores, and finally saw the large island of Navistar. Flying over the snowy land, the winds pick up and vision becomes slightly obscured from the snow and fog. But before long, the party begins seeing speckles of color and are told that that is the outpost they are heading to. As they approached, however, a couple people in the group notice something off about the outpost. They see a large number of people not walking, but lumbering about. As you now have a better view, you see a plethora of undead walking throughout the outpost. You also see, and I will reveal some stuff to you guys, as you can now see it.
Ah, it's his penis. Oh, that's not your penis.
Yeah,
that's just a tentacle monster.
Same difference.
It's really easy to get those two confused.
Yeah. Okay. And I will actually stream in Discord for you guys since I know the view distance is a little weird for some creatures. But what you see.
Ooh, we get the DM screen. Let's
Yeah.
go. Roll some dice.
Quacked. Anyway, uh, you see a plethora of undead walking throughout the town. They seem to be lining the walls.
Good to know. You can also just mute somebody's soundboard.
Good to know. You see undead walking in and out of different housing. And how do you mute soundboard?
Right, click on their name. There's a mute soundboard option. Doing that now.
Paisley, what the heck?
You know it highlights you when you do it.
I'm doing awesome.
Yeah, I know.
So, throughout the town, you see multiple undead lumbering between housing, and they seem to be going between the housing and then walking up to the what you assume is the main outpost. On top of the main outpost, you see multiple figures hunched over with like cowls over them. But besides those, outside of the wall, you now see either patrolling or guarding these strange flesh-like monsters. You also swear to yourself that you see the ground moving in parts before you realize the large tentacled creatures that blend in with their surroundings. These minis don't really blend in, but they are more like white and like brown coloring, and they seem to blend in whenever they aren't moving.
Those
As-
tentacle things look like the like mechanical things from War of the Worlds.
Oh yeah.
I'll take your word
Cool.
for it. I thought they looked like those things from
War of the Worlds.
no Skyrim.
Oh yeah, the Netches.
Yeah. Anyway, as you guys now get a clear view after it's come into your range of vision through this blizzard, and you see these things, you see the 5 figures on top of the building jump off and are quickly flying in your direction. At this moment, you guys see this, these creatures flying in your direction through the blizzard. Moat.
Yes.
Uh,
That's my name.
Around you, the snow stops falling. Your friends stop moving in their tracks. You see Durjan, spun around, mouth open as if he's about to yell. The flying creatures that were just darting towards you, frozen in midair. Behind you, you feel a strong presence. As you turn around, you see a figure that seems familiar, but the first time you are seeing undistorted.
Oh, it's my dude.
A large hulking figure dressed in darkened fur and bone. To one side they have a chipped and rusted falchion with a boned hand grasping the hilt. The other arm draped in green flame, slowly looking up towards their shoulder. Under the hood, you see for the first time a skulled face with black sunken voids for eyes. Next to them, standing a bit back, not stepping towards you, you see a woman dressed in leathers and leaves. Atop her head, she wears a silver crown, and sprouting from her back are wings seemingly made of leaves. She stands barefoot with branches and leaves growing beneath her. The hulking figure stepping out of the shadows speaks in a raspy voice. Moat, this is confusing for you, I know, but listen now. You are in the presence of myself, Yanet, God of the Grave, and Kassa, as he motions over, Lady of Life. Could I please have you make a religion check?
A religion check. I'm good at these. That's a 4.
Okay. You don't really know who either of these people are.
Yeah. God damn it.
I've been watching you since you first saw me below deck of your ship. Most people are not able to perceive me as I retrieve my souls, which leads me to believe you are someone special. In the beginning, it seemed you were trying to force back the natural path of those 2 souls, pointing at Hoovel up at the crow's nest and Asher standing next to you. But now I see that they were not ready to move on. Since then, you've been generally doing just things, doing the just thing by keeping them safe, as you've decided they can do good. I've also witnessed you condemning souls that have rotted like those pirates you've executed. And with this, the lady behind him speaks up. For this, we've decided to make you our champion. With this, you will gain a multitude of new abilities to protect or enact your will. You've gotten but a small taste of the power to come. And as our champion, we have a task for you to take on. You have seen the atrocity that is the Novasthar outpost. This is the doing of my old apprentice Torneg. While under my influence, he took it upon himself to lord over the undead. These undead, or any undead in general, are of no issue to me. In this plane, undead are as natural as a tree growing from a dead stump. What troubles us are the recent creatures he has taken under his employ. He has overstepped his domain and brought these abominations that have no place in our natural order to this plane. Cassa speaks up again and says, what he plans to do with this gathering we do not know, but you shall find out and stop Torneg. Right his wrong and bring peace to those he has left in his wake. With this, the storm begins picking up once again.
As I notice the storm starting to pick up and I guess time starting to slowly return, I want to ask them a question or attempt to ask them a question.
Okay.
I just I look between the two of them and I just ask, can't the dead talk? His Moat's face is as serious as it is in any time because he's a robot. He doesn't make facial expressions.
Yeah. You see a small curl lift up at Lady Cassa's lip, and if skulls could make facial expressions, you would assume a small curl would creep up on the corner of his mouth as well. But they look to each other, look back to you, and say, if it is your will. And with that, the snowstorm picks up and blinds your vision for half a second, and during that half a second, they are gone.
And fucking answer my questions! I thought that was a pretty funny question.
It was pretty great. Yeah, and as the storm picks up again,
hey, Kyle, one question. Because we talked about it before. I don't remember what we landed on. What was the devotion we ended up on?
Vengeance.
Okay. I just wanted to confirm that because I'm like, I don't know. I don't remember exactly what we ended up on. Because that was 47 weeks ago.
Yes. Or 2. Give or take a few.
It was probably a week and a half.
But with that, the storm picks up again. The two gods have gone. And you hear Durjan yell right next to you. Enemies! Turn the ship around! as he runs back towards Humphrey. As he's running back, and you see everyone in a quick panic. These 5 creatures now flying towards you at a great pace. I would like all of you to roll initiative.
Oh, I was just about to ask if they looked hostile, but I guess that answers my question.
Initiative doesn't necessarily mean hostile.
14. I'm still a little dumbfounded. And I'm like, they didn't fucking answer my question.
They said, if you will.
That... Well, it's dumb. They didn't say yes or no.
Okay. Get some music on.
Music. I rolled a 14, by the way.
Okay, 14. And then, Moat and, Hoovel. If you give me those
22.
again. 22?
Oh, 14.
Yeah.
14. Between Asher and Moat was the higher dex.
18 dex?
Um,
I'm a dex build, so I'm pretty sure it's mine.
I'm pretty sure it's yours too, but I navigated away from my page. 1 second here.
She's no longer at her computer.
I'm here. It's a 17.
Okay.
Wow.
That's close. Alright. But first up is Hoovel. Standing on top of the crow's nest. You look down, you see... I don't know if you guys can actually see them. No, not from this distance.
No.
But they are... You guys are still a fair distance away, so they are about 740 feet from you.
I mean, with my excellent eyes,
Yes.
can I see them?
Yeah, you
You can also see
Oh,
them.
okay.
Yeah, you can see them. Like just barely.
It's just the
through...
Talespire distance is only like 100 feet.
Yeah, the Talespire distance is shorter.
Do they look/feel hostile to me?
It is.
It's really far away, I know.
It is really far away. You can roll an insight check.
Wait, you have issues if they're really far away?
I mean, 19.
19. They seem to be coming at you, and you see like as one or two of them brandish weapons. So you'd say fairly certain that they seem hostile.
You said they were 700 feet away?
About 740
Oh, damn.
is the
That's
first
out of
one.
That's outside of my range. Hmm. In your normal range. Can't really do much since they're outside of my bow range, so I will hold until they're within my bow range.
Okay, and what's your bow range?
600.
Okay.
Oh, you can't hit them?
They're 740 feet away, dude. You can't hit them either, dumbass.
Oh, yeah, they're 740 people. Okay, fair.
Okay.
I still have a range of 600. That's still amazing.
So you're holding until they're within range.
Yeah. How does that work with my all my bonuses?
How does that
Oh,
work?
that's first round of bonus. Our first round actions. You missed them.
Alright.
Oh, this guy. It'll probably be next round when they'll start getting into your view. 1, 2, 4. Okay. Moat, you're up. Let's see, this guy. The closest one to you is 570 feet.
How far is the furthest one from me?
The furthest one is... That's not right. 770?
That's fine. I'll hit him.
Okay.
Just flexing, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, 730?
that's fine. I'll hit him.
Okay.
I take the bad news off of my back, laying it on the railing in front of me.
Okay.
And then I fire.
Okay. That is within your range.
I have disadvantage, but
Okay.
my range is 800 feet.
Alright.
Levi.
ridiculous.
Excuse me?
So this
Okay.
is a disadvantage.
Okay.
19 to hit.
19
Oh,
hits.
Okay. And that's with the bad news. The
Yeah.
bad
I believe
news.
this
Okay.
is the first time people are hearing it. Have you used bad news before?
I did.
Okay, right.
I did against the snake.
Yep.
but still, describe your weapon.
The bad news. The bad news is pretty much it's pretty much like a medieval or a fantasy style 50 cal. It's just a big rifle.
Beat.
It also does 2d12 damage. So it's pretty low. Do I want to reroll that? Yeah. Oh, that's much better. 22 points of piercing damage.
22 to the
Ooh.
farthest one.
Yes.
Okay.
It's funny because I was like, do I want to do a bonus action or anything? It's like, oh, I have Hunter's Mark, range of 90 feet. So I'm probably not going to be doing that. So I'm just going to use my second attack on the same guy.
Okay.
Oh, it's a 25.
A 25 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
The other one was a nat 20 though.
Ah.
18 more points of damage.
Okay.
But yeah, this thing is like just deafening loud.
Yeah, and with the 2 shots, you shoot, quickly reload, shoot again.
Like as I'm pulling the trigger, you can see one of the shells like appearing in my hand as I'm loading the next shot.
Yeah, and as they do, you see 2 like clouds of blood shoot out from behind this creature. It is still flying towards you, but it did a fairly large blow.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. That was what, like 40 points of damage?
Something like that.
We ain't messing around. Yeah.
Asher.
All right. I'm gonna inspire somebody. I can't do shit at this distance. I inspire Hoovel. I'm like, you're up next. Thumbs up. How far is the nearest person to me?
Well, first of all, how far is your range for inspiration?
Oh, for Hoovel?
Yeah. 'Cause he is 78 feet from you.
I think it's. Oh no, it is only. Where is it?
I believe it's 60 feet.
Yeah.
It could be 90 feet though.
It
No,
could
no,
be.
no. Within 60 feet. Nope,
Okay.
you're right. Damn. Hoovel.
I mean, theoretically, it's your fault for being out of range, not mine.
Can't fly?
Sir, I'm gonna go to a building rooftop somewhere.
Oh wait, I can fly. I fly within range of Hoovel.
It would take an action to get on your broom.
Oh,
believe.
that's right.
Is Spartic Inspiration a bonus action?
Yeah.
It's
So,
a bonus action.
So if you want to
but-
do that for your turn, you could.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
Then you'd be on your broom, and it might be a good idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get on it.
The
anyway.
closest enemy is 575 feet.
Yeah, there's. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to move up.
Your broom has a speed of 50.
Okay, here I go. Oh,
Do you want to move
thank you.
straight up? Or did you want to move to the side or anything?
Move within. Where is Hoovel? Why
He's
can't
up
I
at the
see him?
crow's nest, right here.
Oh yeah. Then I just go directly up because then he is within range.
Okay.
Yeah, inspired.
Yep.
That's all I got.
Okay. All right. And then I believe this guy may be within your range, Hoovel. What's your range?
His range is 600 feet, like a little chump.
Okay. He is still out of your range.
Out of my range?
No, he's out of Hoovel's range.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And then you see as the three members up top are going to get to the bottom of the stairs. Okay. Hoovel, back to you.
Alright, are they in my range now?
They are 20 feet outside of your range.
Oh, god damn it. If I, shoot outside my range, do I...
You can't.
Oh, okay. I didn't think so.
Yeah, it falls off, but if you wanted to, you can move more than 20 feet. If you want to.
Then he can't do his not moving bonus is what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
Don't you have your bonuses if you're like not moving in attack?
Oh, oh yeah, it gives me advantage. I think it was a steady aim.
And Paisley, do you want to
Yeah.
drop your ruler?
Sorry, I forget it's like huge. There.
I guess I'll just hold my turn again until I get in my...
Okay, so you're holding an attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
The anticipation is killing me.
I'm just killing them.
Yeah, you are killing it.
I believe this guy would probably be. Yep, the front guy just got into your range. Hoovel.
Alright. So I can shoot now?
Yep.
Alright, cool. So, first attack. Do they know I'm up here?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Why didn't you do your steady aim? Oh no, because this is not your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold
yeah.
action.
It's your reaction.
And I'm aiming for the one that's already hurt.
Well, you're hitting the one who's in your range.
Yeah, there's only one within.
Oh, okay.
Only one's within your
will,
range, and he has not been hit yet.
Do favored foe.
You can't. It's not your turn. It's a bonus action.
Oh, then ignore the. So 9 points of damage on my first hit.
Okay.
And then second attack.
No second attack. That was your reaction.
Well, yeah, I get my attack action, right?
No.
No, you get one
to
attack.
make an attack.
Oh, I thought it's an attack action. All
No,
right, fine.
No.
That's good.
Yeah, it's
I'm doing-
holding an attack is just one.
okay.
So that was 9. You said.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you pull back, and you hit him right in the shoulder as he's flying towards you guys. Doesn't seem to react much, but is still flying towards you. 2. Moat, you are up. You see as two more are flying closer to you guys now.
Okay.
They are starting to get past the front wall.
Okay.
Um,
Because it doesn't matter which one I hit, because they're not within 200 feet, which is my close range with my weapon. I'm just gonna keep hitting the one that I already hit twice. Yeah.
okay.
Anything outside of this is at disadvantage.
Okay.
That's a 2. It misfires, but it's not a bad misfire. It's just a misfire.
Okay.
And then do I have my thing? Hold on, I need to double check one thing. No, I think that's my next level. Yeah. I don't have my bonus action fix, so that gun is jammed for the time being.
Oh no.
But that is okay. How far away from me now? Okay, I can still hit the guy up front with my normal musket.
Okay.
So, I go to fire the bad news, and I just hear a click and a fizzle and a small little pop. Once I hear that, I just quickly swap over to my musket, which is just a lot smaller bad news. And I fire at the closest guy.
Okay.
That's a bad... That's a
Damn.
bad one. Both my guns just fucking jammed.
That blows.
Okay, and that means that I'm gonna have to... That one's gonna be a harder fix. Because it was a 1. Okay, well, that's my turn.
Okay, so yeah, you pull out one gun, click. You pull out the second gun, and it does fire, but then you hear like a whoomp, and you know that the barrel is completely jammed. Damn. Asher.
Oh no, okay, sorry. The one actually doesn't matter right now. It's if I fail my check, my repair check.
Okay. So,
It's
yeah.
then like out. I can't use it until I like take a short rest to fix it.
Okay, so right now you can still unjam
I can
it.
attempt to fix both of them.
Okay, cool. But
So
yeah.
how? Point.
What was that?
How far is this guy from me at this point? I can't
The
see any
front
of
guy?
the enemies, by the way. Yeah.
They are over like the front gate.
They're about 475 feet.
That's where they are.
Yeah,
Okay.
from right you 460-ish.
Okay. Yeah, that's a little out of my repertoire. I'm going to, I guess, swing down and give Moat my talisman.
My talisman.
All right.
You got a talisman. As a reminder, here's what it does. It's a little red gem, on like a necklace there. You fail an ability check, you can add a D4 to the roll.
That might be good.
You can use it 4 times.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah. So probably should have gave that to you sooner.
No, I wasn't doing an ability check.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just for future.
Also, the misfire doesn't matter on bonuses.
What was that?
My misfire chance doesn't matter if it's about bonuses.
Oh, gotcha.
If the dice is below the misfire, it misfires.
There's no helping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That and I inspire you. Get inspired. I gave you a pat on the shoulder. It's okay, bud. It happens.
Sweet. So yeah, now you can use the talisman and inspire for your repairs.
One of
if
my
you want.
guns is getting fixed.
Yeah.
You fix them. You're the only one who can do damage for like a couple of turns, so I believe in you. And that's my turn.
All right. They continue flying towards you guys' ship. You let's see. So many things. You hear as Durjan gets up closer to Humphrey and gets him to start turning the ship around. As everyone's going into a flurry of trying to turn the ship around, you hear the creaking of wood. All the masts drastically shift at the same time, and the ship completely does a 180 as it is turning away. So Asher, since you are flying on your broom, I will allow you to either go with the ship since you are close, or stay where you are.
I swing with the ship.
Okay. Okay. Then teleport you as well, right here.
You absolute fool! You buffoon! Now I
guess
can't
we're close
shoot
to you
them. But no, not you.
Oh, okay. Good.
God, there's so many.
Dude, I've had a blister on the tip of my finger from a burn for like a week and a half now. It just split
That blows.
as I was
Okay.
eating spicy chips.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Whoever said this was a problem, dude, I'm enjoying this shit.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. So yeah, they get up there and they get to work on like getting the crystal like powered down just enough to start turn the ship, and then power it up quickly to burst the ship around. But at this point, you guys are turned around.
Turned around.
Hoovel, back to you.
Now they're in my range.
A few
They
of
would've
them
been.
are.
If the ship didn't turn around,
Oh.
Let's see.
that would have been funny.
I think they're still within your range, but let me double check. The the closest one to you, yep, it's 630.
All right. I will use my.
What's
steady
your
aim.
range?
Oh god damn it! 630.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Dude, you have 30 feet of movement.
He wants to use the steady aim.
I know, but you could move 30 feet and still get a fair attack.
I know, but then I wouldn't be on the ship. We're just going the opposite way now.
What? You can go to the other post.
No, I can't. That's more than 30 feet.
Don't you have a bonus action move as a rogue?
We can dash as a bonus action and get to this post.
True, but then I won't have any, like,
Yeah.
advantage, stealth, or sneak attack or anything. It's, regular damage.
Okay.
It's either that or not move and don't do any damage.
I mean, we're running away. We'll probably run away from them, so we don't actually have to fight them.
If you could take one of them out now.
I doubt I could take anyone out with my regular stupid damage.
Oh, that's right. You kind of suck if you're not doing sneak attack.
Yeah, a little bit. You don't have to say that out loud, yeah, but a little bit. I'll just, I'm not even gonna save my turn. I'm just gonna hide.
Okay.
I'm gonna action and bonus action hide.
That's 30 stealth,
Okay.
and then that's my turn.
Okay.
You can hold your action.
Yeah, you can hold your action still.
Oh, I still can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
It
Your
costs
stealth is a bonus action.
Yeah, it costs your action and reaction to do the
Held action.
held action.
Well, if I do my action and reaction to do it, and I've already used my bonus action, I have no other action,
Correct.
so I can't do anything.
So, to hold your action, it takes your action to do, and then it takes your reaction to do that thing.
Oh, okay. I've never tried to do tricky shit with this before,
Mhm.
so I'm not on the low growth. But yeah, I'll do that and hold my action to attack.
Okay. Then 5. The one guy flies into your range.
Cool. I shall let fly my arrow.
Okay.
And I get advantage, right? Because I'm stealth.
You believe you're hidden from him, so yeah, you get advantage.
Cool. Oh, it's a nat 20. Can be an absolute shit ton of damage. Alright, this is all piercing damage.
Okay. Remember, it is your reaction, so it's you don't have your favorite foe type stuff.
Right.
Okay.
So 51 points of piercing damage
Yeah.
and 10 points of necrotic damage.
Sweet. So yeah, you see, as he continues flying towards you guys, the arrow shoots, and you can see the black trail slightly behind it sink into it, and then bursts out the back of his shoulder blade. He's continuing to fly towards you, but that was a huge chunk of damage.
Sweet.
Okay. Moat, it is your go.
Hello. Well, I'm going to use my action to attempt to fix my bad news.
Okay.
I'm double checking. It's 8 plus the misfire score, which is 3. So I just need to beat an 11 with my Tinkerer's Tools DC check. What do you want me to add?
If it's Tinker's Tools checks, I believe it's if you're proficient, you add your proficiency.
That's it? Okay. I rolled a 13 then.
Okay.
I need to beat a 12. So my bad news is repaired.
Sweet.
I'm going to move to here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Do you have any bonus action stuff?
Dude, I have like 2 bonus action things I can do, period.
Oh, okay.
One of
Asher.
them's Hunter's Mark, the other's Second Wind.
Yeah. Okay. Asher, you're up. You're still flying, but you're on the front of the ship, moving away from the creatures.
Okay. Going to dash up to the front of the boat. Or the back of it.
Okay.
Is that right? 1 second here.
So yeah, if you use your action to dash, you can move 100 feet, or if you just want to use your movement, it would be 50.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so about right there.
Yeah.
As you get to the back, you do see Humphrey is now like furiously like fiddling with the crystal and the table beneath it, like rotating it, and Nav is furiously like now trying to right the ship's wheel. Durgeon is trying to go between and helping them both, as Lyrics and Packer each get on a ballista in the back.
Very nice. Okay. Another check. How close are they?
Let's see. To you, they are
All right.
450 feet.
Okay.
The closest one.
Um.
So still a fair distance away.
Hey. Well, I also have only so many things I can do as a reaction.
You still have your bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action. Oh, that's what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing will help me here. Everybody's already inspired. And I have no reason to second wind. I hold a magic missile for when they come close. I'm gonna whoop, if I can do that.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, so you're holding magic missile. Just so you are aware, how many charges they're using, because even if you hold a spell, if you don't end up using it, it's still used.
Oh.
Because you're using it with your wand, right?
Yeah. It's actually Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I'll do that one. And so that way I can use the 3 beams, I think, in a single turn.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll just do
Eldritch
that
Blast
instead.
is 3 beams and 1 attack.
Yeah.
Okay. So if they come within 120 feet, I will let you know.
Okay. Catch you in a couple turns.
They are still moving somewhat in formation towards you guys. As people in the back of the ship seem to be trying to get their things together. Lyrics and Packer will shoot, but the closest one is 460. Oh, that guy's actually within range. Oh, those guys are too. Okay. So they will both take attacks at this guy. They're with disadvantage. So those miss.
Heyo.
Okay. So yeah, you see as Lyrics shoots his and it misses and kind of just goes into the snowbank. Packer whips around and shoots one and shoots the one that Moat you were shooting at. And
The original one or the second one?
The original one, the one that was in the way back.
Yeah.
And sticks into him. That is, holy shit, 3d10.
Yeah, ballistas tend to probably do a lot.
Yeah. 17 points of piercing damage.
Less than my first shot.
Yeah. It didn't roll very high.
Is that piercing damage?
Yeah,
I can re-roll a ballista shot if I fire one.
that would be cool. So yeah, you see as it gets hit again, does another
Wait,
chunk
if
of
Humphrey
damage.
dies, can I just claim his airship?
It would probably be a dispute between who has claim to a ship, you or Packer.
Packer would just listen to me.
God, you should totally become airship pirates. Should be a thing.
But then they continue moving the ship. While I move you guys,
Damn.
Hoovel, you are up next.
Alright, anyone in my range?
Oh no, we're moving further away.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
There might be.
Paisley, are you still moving with the ship?
Going to not.
Okay.
I'm just gonna float here, I guess, because these guys gotta get got.
I can.
You hear that, fellas, in the way distance? You're going down eventually, and I'm here to stop you.
I can't move them without Asher.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just gonna. Okay.
Push me off to the side. Yeah, that's. Get me out of there.
But Hoovel, what are you doing during your turn?
Be right
I'm
back, guys.
assuming that none of them are in my range anymore.
If you want to measure it, you can.
Okay, I can't see the people
Oh, you can.
that are chasing us.
Okay.
I got it.
Thank you.
Looks like they are 600 over 600 feet.
Okay,
Okay.
I will.
690 feet to be exact.
I will bonus action hide. Fuck, that's a 15.
Okay.
And then hold my action to attack.
Okay. Oh, whoops. Cut off the back of the ship. Back of the ship gets destroyed. You guys are dead. Let's move
I'm
on.
not on the back of the ship.
Damn.
Back at the ship either.
There we go.
Only Levi. Wait,
Okay.
he's in the crow's nest.
So you guys, both Moat and Hoovel, watch as you guys move a fair distance away from Asher.
Bye.
Bye.
As that happens, you guys do hear a roar through the blizzard. Sourceless, but
But guttural.
guttural. Everyone roll a general intelligence check for me.
Yeah, I'm good at these.
My dice. It just
Oh,
goes into
13.
the void.
15?
13.
13.
12.
I got a 17.
Okay, yeah, you guys all remember, this is the same growl, and you start hearing flapping, and this is the probably same creature that you saw flying over Ferrant.
Oh, bye, Paisley. It's the undead dragon.
Oh fuck.
I mean, she has like that whole undead god patron thing. She should probably be fine.
Maybe. I'm not like 100 on who my god is. Yeah.
Hoovel, were you waiting to strike, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's Paisley's distance?
120.
Oh yeah, not even close.
No. Thank you for helping with that.
Levi,
Yeah.
you get to do something.
Yay. Do I get to attack?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Am I hidden with 15?
15. I do have to check. Passive. Yes, you are still hidden.
Oh, cool. Alright, that's a 27 to hit.
27 hits.
Alright. So that is 34 points of piercing damage
Okay.
and 3 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
On the same dude as last time if he's in my range.
It's whoever came into your range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get to choose who
Alright.
you hit.
Um. Um. Alright. That guy was not previously hit. But you do see like a cloud of blood spray behind him as well, as he's flying fast towards you guys. To Moat.
Oh. My bad news is fixed.
Sweet.
I'm gonna move over to this corner right here.
Yeah, so you could hit any of the flying creatures or a few at the front gate or one of the bigger creatures if you wanted to.
Oh, I'm still going to the flying guys.
Okay.
I was just seeing if I had vision on all of them,
You do.
or not vision, but
Range.
a shot on all of them. So whatever one got hit by the ballista
Okay.
is going to be the one that I'm firing at.
Okay.
21.
21 hits.
I'm re-rolling that. Another one for 14 points.
Okay, cool. 14.
But the ballista was 3d10, not 2d10.
I'm not firing a ballista.
Oh, I thought you said the ballista, sorry.
The same one that the ballista hit.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yes, and you shoot him and like pushes him back, but again you see like you see
firing
the
again, then.
cloud of dust, but it doesn't seem to be reacting.
God fucking damn it, dude.
Damn.
Alright, that's my turn.
Cut.
This gun sucks.
Oh, I don't want to do this again. And they will also shoot again at the same guy. Okay. That one hits. That one also hits. So you see as the two people on the ballista shoot and both almost simultaneously hit the one that you just hit. So that is 60-10. 36 points of damage. As you see that back one get hit, big cloud of blood, and then it starts falling. And then you see a puff of snow as it falls into the snowbank. Oh, Asher. Here we go.
And nothing's triggered my magic missile yet?
No.
Your Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast? Yeah.
But, no, it's they're a fair distance away.
I'm gonna backtrack just a little bit.
Okay, they're still they're still a little over 300 feet from you.
Like, if you stay right where you're at, it'll probably take 2 turns before you can hit them.
But what? Yeah. But if I move up, I go in alone and die.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't have stayed off of the ship.
True enough. I'm gonna backpedal a little bit.
Okay. So if you dash, you can move 100 feet. So you can make it about halfway back to the ship.
Okay. Yeah. Is what I will do then.
Just a little over halfway.
Yeah.
I believe that's...
No. Sorry.
But just to let you guys know, even though you are dashing back to the ship at the current speed of the ship, Asher is losing ground.
Damn.
Bye, Asher.
Bye. That's all I got.
Okay. Once again, the ship moves forward. Okay. As the ship moves forward, you guys again hear the large call of what you assume is the skeletal dragon. It does seem to be getting closer. It is from the direction of the outpost, just to let you guys know. But at the same time, as you guys are hearing the call, you do start seeing the winged creatures that are cloaked start to slow down and drop back, as it seems like they were getting further from the ship as it's moving. They were kind of keeping pace, but they decided that they would not be doing well. Hoovel, it is your turn.
Yeah. So, no one's in my range because they didn't move, right?
Yeah, no one's in your range because they haven't moved. But it doesn't seem like they are planning to move closer.
Alright, I'll just keep my eye on them.
Okay. Okay. Then that one is going to stay there. They don't seem to be retreating. They just seem to have gotten a distance out from the place and are staying at that distance. Moat.
Okay. I'm gonna do something. But I need to double check some wording on stuff real quick.
Okay. Hoovel and Moat, if I could get you guys to roll a perception check, just.
I have advantage on perception checks.
Okay.
I do too.
25.
Sweet.
16.
Okay. Moat. Careening over the outpost, you see a large winged skeletal dragon.
Okay.
And it has emerged from the fog that you can see and is just getting over the main outpost building as you continuously hear the screeching sound.
Okay.
But go ahead.
Okay. So, I'm going to do something a little wild.
Okay.
I want to run forward.
Okay.
And I want to cut one of these ropes.
Okay.
As I cut it, I want to hold on to it and then jump off of the ship.
Okay. Cool.
Essentially, I'm trying to swing and get as much height as possible.
Okay. Roll an acrobatics or athletics check. DC 17.
I got an 18 acrobatics.
Nice.
Then I want to get as high as possible, and I want to let go.
All right. So yeah.
I'm trying to get to Asher.
Oh, you're trying to get to Asher, like swing
Yeah,
yourself
so
off the
I'm
back
trying
of the
to
ship.
swing up and then in the air, so while she's flying to me, she can catch me.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I'll say with that, you swing, and you like hit the peak of the swing and let go, and Asher, you now see a flying moat, screaming towards you.
I want to action surge and then hold an action, cast Dimension Door.
Ooh, okay. I don't know where you went. Oh, you that's
Oh, you put me in the hiding.
yeah. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you're screaming towards her. I'd say you're about halfway there.
Yeah.
As you like fly through the air, you feel like the wind shooting against your face, the little piercing bits of snow hitting your face as you do.
Yeah. So as I'm doing that, that's what I'm going to do. My action search, like push past my limits, and then I'm going to start because my cape of the mountebank has Dimension Door.
Sweet.
So I'm going to start, saying the key word for that as I'm flying, and then as soon as Asher touches me, I'm going to cast it back to the ship.
Awesome. So yeah, Asher, you see as he is just flying towards you, it's your go.
I run to get him.
Okay.
Or sprint. Yeah.
Yeah, and
You get to 100 feet?
yeah, you can make it to him, I'll say.
Oh, within 5
Yeah.
I reach my hand out, and as soon as our hands touch, I finish the incantation, casting the spell. Teleport 500 feet with one willing creature.
Sweet. Do you want to be on the back of the ship or the front of the ship?
I wanna.
Or does it matter to you?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. There you go. There you go. So yeah, you guys, you watch as Moat reaches out. Asher, you barely touch him, and then you guys are whipped away in a like cloth-like fashion and appear back on the back of the ship. Both like
I'm picturing like landing on my back. Asher lands on top of me. Her broom clutters past us.
Yeah, we clatter to the ground.
but yeah, Asher, you still have your bonus action if you'd like to use it. If not, we can move.
Negative. I just get up and recuperate.
Okay. So yeah, you guys appear on the back of the ship, and with that, you guys see the dragon is still moving at a fast pace towards you guys, but it picks up and swings back around, and it seems like the pursuit at this point has ended. All right. And I will swap boards.
I think that was the best rescue I've ever done.
Yeah.
That's pretty
So
cool.
I'll keep it here for now, but I'll...
My initial thought was to kind of do something similar. I was going to cut the rope and then like hang off the back of the ship, like billowing,
Mm-hmm.
and then hold another rope to add extra length and hope she can grab it.
Yeah.
But I was like looking through everything and I was like, I don't know if I can do that. Then I saw Dimension Door and I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, that was super dope. Okay. So I'll say you guys continue moving. You're just going in a random direction at this point, just away from where you were, and pretty soon the outpost disappears into the mist.
Like how you just moved your screen away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Disappears
Oh.
into the mist. Did you forget you were streaming?
Uh-huh. I wasn't showing really anything that was hidden, but yeah.
Oh!
I was like, how did you know so fast? The stream probably hadn't picked up that.
We out here cheating.
But yeah, you guys start coasting away, and after a little bit, people are still very on edge.
Get off the edge of the ship.
They're like, oh, okay. Duh.
And
Step down.
Humphrey, after like making sure everything's okay, checking everyone, making sure that there's no injuries of anyone on top of the deck, he kind of goes over to your group. What the fuck was that?
I just say, that was the doing of Torneg. Was that his name?
Yeah.
That was the doing of Torneg. They're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Like, looks at you like you're fucking crazy. And he just says, "Where did you learn this? Who has told you this?"
Yanet and Casa.
Uh,
I don't know who those fuckers are.
yeah, I'm making some rolls. Asher, you're standing right next to him. Please make a religion check.
As she rushes back upstairs.
Yeah.
Because she's down here right now.
Sorry, I
you see
forgot
as
to say, be right back.
you see as Durchin kind of gives like a half chuckle. Yeah, sure, okay.
What's the good? My religion? It's a +4. You're looking at a 16.
Okay. So basics. Yanet, god of death. He controls both like Grim Reaper style, like taking the living to like gathering the souls, but then he also has like the Hades style of like securing the souls once they are elsewhere.
Yeah, he does a little bit of the
So he's
of the Sharon.
yeah,
does
he's
a little bit of
pretty much
the
all of,
hate.
he deals with
Yeah.
all of death. And then Casa, Lady of Life, is the exact opposite. Her domain is all living things, whether it be humans, plants, just anything that is technically living.
When the guy goes, huh, sure. I would like to channel divinity.
Okay. Let me know, or what do you do?
I brandish my religious symbol, which for me it's kind of I'm kind of picturing that it's like imbued in my chest.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of just touch it, and then it like starts to glow, and then I make eye contact with him, and he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. And remind me, unless this isn't true, your religious symbol, when you got it, was the like basic like
Yes.
this is the religious symbol that people use when they don't know what god they want.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you brandish it, you see it has transformed into a skull with a flower growing out of it.
Yeah, suck a dick.
All right, and he makes a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
A natural 1.
Okay. On a failure, the creature is frightened and its speed is reduced to 0 for 1 minute.
Okay. So you straight up like Ghost Rider look into his eyes, and he sees the greater beyond as your eyes flare like bright
He sees
white.
the manifestation of death.
Yeah. He sees all of death and life as one. And
Who's this against?
What?
Who is this? Who? I can't remember who you said. Scoffed.
Durgeon, the first mate. Yeah, and as you do this, he's just like ah, and covers his eyes, and he's just like quivering, and he's just like, believe him.
This is the best like intimidation check ever.
New way of intimidating, yeah.
I don't know if I can dismiss it.
How long does it last?
A minute.
Okay.
Or until he takes any damage. So I slap him.
Okay, you slap him out of it and shakes his eyes, and you can see his eyes were also like glowing as you put it into his head, and you slap
his
him.
Second eye that's underneath an eye patch was also glowing.
Yeah, you see glow from his eye, and then like underneath the eye patches glowing. And then he comes to and stands up and like adjusts his shirt and just nods and walks off.
I say that the order of life and death is being disrupted, and we need to stop him.
Humphrey looks to you and says, Moat.
Where are you learning this garbage?
I don't know. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into. My job was to drop you all off at this outpost. And he shouts down to Durgeon. Durgeon! Get the researcher up here! And he says, we will continue discussing this when he gets here. And you guys wait like a little bit, and then you hear, like, from down below you hear, and of course, like, those creatures must have been some sort of, like, avian, I don't even know. Their cloaks were dark and...
They're gargoyles, shut up.
And you just hear him fucking rambling as he comes up the stairs, and Durgeon turns around. As he comes up and is just like, yes, I believe my bodyguards have done their job wonderfully. That was terrific. Definitely worth every penny I have. What do you what can I do for you? Humphrey.
They were actually gargoyles.
Uh,
According to the minis.
Yeah, according to the minis, I will say, from what you guys saw, they were cloaked figures. They had large leathery wings attached to their arms, and then they had large, like pink pointed ears poking out of the
Harpies.
the cloaks over them.
I'm just looking at some of the Hero Forge minis. I don't think I've ever seen this guy, but I love him. He has a grenade and missing a hand.
He is pretty cool. But Humphrey says, now, that was terrifying, but I believe we have done our part of the deal. We have gotten you to the outpost. Now, I do not believe you want to be dropped off there. And Zarla's like, you would be correct. That was not a good place to be. But, I have come here for a reason, and that reason is my soul being, and I did pay you guys, quite a sum of money, and there is somewhere else we can go, if you will still fly me there. It's not too far off. Please. And Humphrey kind of looks to you guys for, it's your job. I'm willing to help out, fly you guys a little bit further, but...
How much of a day's travel is it? It'll come out of the 7 days.
It is no longer than half a day's travel.
Looks like you've got 6.5 days left.
Terrific. And if Captain Humphrey here is willing to fly us, it shouldn't take even half a day.
Free?
And Humphrey begrudgingly looks to all of you and says, I will take you here. And I will... Circumstances have changed, though. I do not want to stay somewhere that means doing us harm. So, I would like to take me, my ship, and my crew and leave. We will drop you off, and you all can decide what you would like to do from there.
I'll allow you to take your ship and yourself and your crew. I'm kidding.
Zarla just says, we can definitely talk about it. But biggest thing right now is we need to get to the safe house. I was told that if there is any reason any of the local beastie types would attack the outpost to go here, but I don't know if this counts or not, but I hope that there will be people there. And he begins talking with Humphrey about like direction and things like that.
Well, it's better than those people, so guess that's where we're heading.
Okay. So the ship lists off to the south.
For as long as possible.
Mm-hmm.
How thick is the fog? Like, can I not see this place at all anymore?
You can't see this anymore.
Okay.
So But if you want to make a perception check.
20, not at.
Okay. As you strain your eyes to see this, and you do have like fairly good eyes. You have that ability. You can, if you can see it, you can see it in great detail.
Yeah.
So
Aviator's lenses.
So as you look, you can no longer see the outpost at this point, but you do see a black speck flying very low to the ground, following you guys.
Okay.
And at this point, it has been like 10 or so minutes since you last saw the outpost.
I will point out the fact that we have someone following us.
Okay. Who do you point it out to? Just generally to everyone?
I only pointed out to Humphrey.
Okay. Humphrey goes over to the railing, and if you point it out to him,
I take a lens off and I hand it to him while pointing.
Okay. And as you point, you see, as well as him, one of those cloaked, winged figures flying extremely close to the ground, and probably would have missed the normal eye. But it looks to be following you a little bit closer than they were before, but still trying to keep its distance.
Okay.
And then do you see this guy? No.
Yes.
Oh, you do? Cool.
Oh, I'm in DM mode. I just realized that.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, you see him. He is roughly.
Oh yeah, he's well with. I could shoot him if I wanted to.
Yeah. He is about 250 feet away.
Yeah.
Humphrey says, well, we have to take care of him before we get to the outpost or the safe house or wherever we're going.
I take my lens back just so I don't forget about it.
Okay.
And I say I can take the shot now. Or would you like to fly above the clouds?
He asks you if we slow down, would that help you and your friends hit it at the same time?
If we can get him about 50 feet closer, I will have a cleaner shot.
Okay. He nods and says, I will work on slowing the ship. Please let your friends know to be ready.
Yeah. I like whistle up and get Hoovel's attention.
Okay. And he begins he talks to Nav and then goes to the table and starts moving in. The ship slows down slightly.
Dakota, whatever noise you're making is not getting picked up at all.
Oh.
What?
I just heard
Oh,
Dakota
caca. Yeah, no, it
downstairs
was
and
not
nothing is in
picking up.
Discord.
I know, I was looking at Discord. I saw it didn't pick up, so I tried it a second time, and I saw it still didn't pick it up.
And then Paisley just
It's
threw
like
you under
you-
the bus.
I was going to throw myself under the bus.
Okay. So yeah, Hoovel, they call up to you to come down to them.
Alright, I'll
Up to you.
dive off and open my wings at the last second, be all dramatic as shit.
Okay.
Shoot him in the face.
No.
Can I also fix my other gun?
Yeah.
Or attempt it real quick?
It's been like 10 minutes, so
It takes an action to attempt.
yeah.
It needed to be a for the musket, an 11, so that's a 13.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, and then it needed to be a 12 for the bad news, and
Sweet.
this is a 16.
Sweet.
So as he comes down, I point out to him, the enemy that's following us, and I say, wait for him to get to about 200 feet, and we can both see if we can take him out.
Okay.
I say, just wait for my shot. Follow yours right behind it.
Okay. And then, as you guys are lining up the shots,
I'm over here, Hoogle.
Oh, okay.
He's out the backside over here.
yeah, and as you guys are preparing your shots, the ship slows slightly, and he gets a bit closer without realizing it.
Oh, I don't know where. Okay, this is my range.
Okay, yeah.
So as soon as he gets into that range, I fire the bad news.
Okay. Then I'd like an attack roll from both Dakota, Hoovel, and Asher if you want to also take a shot. I don't know if it's within your range.
Gee, there's a ballista.
120 feet?
There's a ballista.
There is a ballista if you want to use that.
I man the ballista.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll be any good at it, but I'm gonna try.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Is he expecting the shot?
He is not.
Would we have advantage?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Is he within 600 feet?
He
Oh
is.
yeah, I got a nat 20.
All right,
Sweet.
cool.
Oh, there I go.
19 to hit.
A 19 hits. And then
A 14, but what do you add when it's a ranged attack?
it is
Dex.
your dexterity. You do not add proficiency, as you do not have proficiency in ballistas.
17 still, so feeling pretty
Okay.
good about that.
A 17 does miss, unfortunately. Did you
No.
roll with advantage?
I did not. Oh, whoa. Okay,
Please do
yeah.
so.
Whoop. Come on, dice. No, it's worse. It's
Okay.
14. Or
So
13.
unfortunately, the ballista shoots, and the recoil is much more than you were thinking, and the ballista shot goes wide.
Just excited to be here.
But between Moat and Hoovel, how much damage are you guys doing?
26 piercing and 6 necrotic.
Okay.
43.
So 32 plus 43 is 75. Okay. At this point, everyone roll initiative.
Oh,
12.
10.
11. We suck.
Oh wait, no, mine's 12 too. Because I get +2. I forgot about that.
Dex, roll
Okay.
off.
Mine's
Dex-
18.
I believe Hoovel's is 17, right? Because this has happened multiple
Uh,
times.
Dex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's 18.
Oh.
Ooh.
Then each of you roll a d20.
We
Whoever's higher
just
goes
did.
first.
Do
yeah.
it again. One
9.
more time.
I go first.
Okay.
Deco wins.
Cool. And then. Alright. The thing screeches as you guys hit it, and picks up its wings. And at this point, you guys can see it in clear view. You see, again, like the darkened cloak. You see somewhat like plates lining its arms and legs. You see large leather pink wings. And 2 large pink pointed ears, and then as it picks up the cloak on it, lifts up a bit, and you see a large up pointed nose that is flat on its face, and this looks to be a bat-like humanoid. But as it picks up, it turns around.
Oh. Do you guys hear that?
Yes.
Like that it's turning around?
Yeah, as you guys hit it, you guys pelt into it. It does a lot of damage to it, and it immediately turns around.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire. Or is that the
You're
end
up.
of his turn?
Yeah, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna fire.
Okay.
A 22.
22 hits.
With 25 points of damage.
All right. How do you want to do this?
Wow.
Just back of the head.
Nothing romantic.
Nope. This is surgical.
Yeah, just get him.
Yeah, so as it picks up and turns around, it starts flying away, and just one more shot right to the back of the head, and then it falls directly into the snow as it was flying very close to it.
Oh, I should have said shot through the heart.
But you weren't too
I
late.
regret my decisions.
But yeah. But you guys continue flying. Some of the crew is just like, oh, are we under attack? But
Why? Just because you heard giant explosions from my big ass gun?
yeah. All right. But the ship keeps on moving.
Well,
and-
faster now that I'm like rocket propelling it with my firearm.
Yeah, you just shoot every now and then. It lurches forward slightly. But yeah, you guys ride off into the oncoming snow, and I will move you to the next board.
BRB, fellas.
Okay. You guys coast down onto a like just next to a small hill where you see the roof of a single building up against it. And
Is it that building?
It's this one.
I'm going to submit it's this one.
Okay. Humphrey tells you that he will have to park just a little bit of ways away, not right up on it.
Or is it the Gondor calls for aid beacon?
Fucking what?
I just saw staircases that led up to this little pyre.
Oh.
The beacons are lit.
Exactly.
Yeah. You guys land in a puff of snow. And sorry. As you do, you see multiple people running up to the ship.
How long has it been since we've been going?
It's been about an hour.
Okay.
And let me get all these people on. A lot of people. Okay.
I like how my cape smells of brimstone.
That is pretty cool. There.
As I can bamf.
But as you guys land, you see two familiar-looking guards. Familiar being that you recognize their outfits, not you, Moat. But Asher and Hoovel, you both recognize the armor of the guards of Malum. But as you land, Moat, you jump down.
Yeah, I do the whole like slide down the rope.
Mm-hmm. Zarlad slowly climbs down, but eventually hits the bottom. And as you guys do get down there, the one guard steps forward and says, "Stop! Where are you coming from?"
Whoa. I'm back.
Brandishing a spear.
We almost stopped at Navistar.
Uh,
But decided that was a bad decision.
I'm definitely going to be up there with you.
okay.
If I can retcon and be like, I'm here.
Okay.
And I'll just be like standing on the railing, like with my bow out, just in
What
case.
is going on?
What's up?
Oh, just all the empty squares of.
I couldn't hide them all with one square, so I decided to hide the most important thing on each thing.
Okay. I just like looked over and saw that, and
I got
like...
lazy, and I didn't want to put 4 squares on each thing.
No shame in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just thought it was like a mistake.
Yeah, no, it was just me being lazy.
I just like looked behind my character and I was like, what the shit is happening?
Yeah, so everyone could see my shame.
Mr. 1900 hours.
There's a bunch of squares because this is no random, and I didn't want to hide all of the squares.
Did you
Anyway.
realize that you have 1900 hours in Talespire?
Jesus Christ.
Are you ashamed? You
Anyway.
Left Talespire open for like weeks on end sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not all just me being in Talespire for 19 hours. But a fair amount is. Anyway. As you get to the bottom, one of the guards is brandishing a spear, and says, "Where are you coming from?" You say you're try to go to Novastar. I would like you to roll persuasion, and then Asher, you can also roll or give Moat advantage since he is talking.
I am going to roll.
Okay.
Wow, you don't trust me?
Just as a supportive friend. Yeah. And this is persuasion.
Yeah, fucking, you're on that 20.
It's a 31.
I got a 12.
They lower their spears and say, "Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Follow
Yeah,
us.
that's what I thought. Yeah.
Follow us. We'll hopefully have some information for you, and hopefully you will have some information for us." And with that, they turn back and head down the pathway to the small abode. Zarlod is almost giddy in how he's moving, and follows them very closely, just talking like the whole way, like, yes, so what we saw was that there is those cloaked figures and the skeletons and the other undead, and they're like, yes, we'll talk when we get back to the cabin. And there was the large things with the tentacles, just being real fucking annoying.
As he does.
And as they approach, the one that talked to you guys shouts generally to the whole camp, "Visitors from Novastar!" And with that, you see 2 people from the side, a tiefling and a human, who were like huddling around a fire, quickly get up and come to greet you. And also with that, the front door swings open and you see another human, blonde hair to their shoulders. Let's see. You see like a beautiful robe around them, not a scratch on them, but you see like the permanent wrinkles of a furrowed brow on their head. Along with that, pulling up their characters, you see rapier to their side. The tiefling you see also in robes, but the most adorning thing on them is their staff, which is a like made of like metal that comes to a beautifully carved out top. And then next to them, you see another human with blackened hair that sweeps off to one side. And on them, you see that they're wearing like a large amulet, more like tight-fitting clothes. It doesn't seem like it's clothes for this weather, and some like green boots that don't seem to go with the rest of their outfit.
Are you just saying that because they physically have that?
No, I was not.
Oh, nice. It's okay. Then it's funny that they physically have that.
Yes, they have boots. I guess those greens kind of do go with their outfit because they have the bracers, but they have boots that seem to not really go with the rest of their outfit. And Asher flies up on the roof.
No, I'm on flying up on the roof.
Google flies up on the roof. I'm with Mo.
But as you guys approach, the blonde woman like bursts out of the front door and says, "Are you all right? How many of you are there?"
There's only one boat.
Looks to the rest of you. I don't know what to. I don't. There are many
Three
moats.
of us in total. With our captain being another and his small group of droids. But we made it here safely. We tried to get into Navistar, but were chased off, I suppose.
Yes. Please come in. We can discuss. You must be cold.
No.
I
answer instantly.
Yeah, now looking over you, and Zarlod is just like, yes, thank you. And as he passes by, Zarlod, researcher,
Probably heard of me.
probably heard me. Okay, and she walks in. The two do stay outside. That
Good.
are not her.
Good.
Asher, are you walking inside the house or staying outside?
Join
And
them.
Hoovel, I'm assuming you're up on the roof.
Yep, just keep watch.
Okay. Please roll a perception check for me.
Kind of stay up there. I say, like, pointing towards the roof. Hey, will
why is
you
that?
quit glitching through the wall? You stressed me out. No, okay, knock that goofy shit off.
What was that, Levi?
27.
27. Okay. But as you guys step in, and she closes the door, she says, first of all, I saw a fairly large skyship out there. That's very
Yes,
impressive.
mine.
What's not? I
Oh.
punch him. Wait, look. It's our captain's, Humphreys.
Yes. I know Humphrey very well. Not personally per se, but
They were lovers.
he does have
Yep.
he does have the only skyship in Malum, so he seems to be quite popular amongst those who buy his stock.
Fair enough, yeah. He does have a whole ass airship. The people would talk.
but that's not what we're here to talk about. So, large sky ship. You guys did see the state Novasthar is in.
Yeah, kind of. We didn't
then-
get very close.
First things first is, were you followed?
Oh, we were trying to, but he's not going to be following anybody anytime soon.
Yeah, I was taken care of. Nobody
Good.
on our tail. Yeah.
Okay. We have had to relocate, and we recently got here, so we would like to not relocate again.
Yeah.
But
That
yeah,
is very fair.
yes. Then, yes, please tell me, what you've seen. And what's the state of
Well-
Novasthar at the point?
We only got, say, 400 feet. Close.
I'm going to interrupt her.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna say I'm sorry for the interruption, but it's kind of time sensitive. Do you have any injured or recently dead?
Recently, no. We do have, one of our guardsmen, passed about a week's time back.
Basically, how long do they have to be dead for?
We did 4 again.
Was it 10 days?
10 days.
About
I
a week.
I asked to be brought into them.
Of course. And, leads you out.
If she seems a little uneasy at all, I will brandish my or I'll show off my
My
symbol,
sword.
showing that I am like a paladin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
And I'll just be like, we got to make sure that whatever is happening there doesn't spread.
of course. And, shows you out. And leads you around the side, and you do see fresh dirt.
You may not want to be around for this, as we will have to dig him up.
Well,
We will continue our conversation as soon as we finish.
roll deception with advantage because of your symbol.
18.
Just well, okay. Just please come back inside when you have finished cleaning up.
Of course.
And she leaves you both.
Okay. And then I start unbearing the body, and I'm like, because Asher told us about her whole god thing, or told me about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah,
we shared
we had, like, a whole-
stories.
Yeah, we had a whole sit down where we could just be like, all right, so here's the deal. And it
Yeah,
was
so,
very beneficial.
So I'm going to dig this body up, and as I dig it up, I'm just gonna be like, hey. Hey.
Hey, I'm like digging next to him, like, what?
No. I'm doing it after it's dug up and we have the body.
Oh, okay. And I'm just
I'm
kind of
like-
standing there
I'm like-
with my thing in my hand, like my.
As like, the feet are still covered and we're uncovering the rest of it, I'm just gonna like lean into the head and be like, hey, do you talk?
Oh, I like roll my eyes, realizing he's not talking to me.
Unfortunately, the body has no response.
Well, it's about to. Here I go. I take my gem,
Mm-hmm.
and I once more pretend like I know what I'm doing. This time, I'm like, my eyes are open when I'm doing it, I just kind of like give him a gentle touch on the shoulder, like, okay, here we go.
Okay, and you do see, as the body is slightly bloated at this point. It's been a week in the ground, and it's not a great look. But as you pretend like you know what you're doing, say some random words, and touch the gem, the diamond to
I'm like,
the body.
come back to life.
As soon as it touches, the diamond turns into a black dust. And you wait
And then
for...
the corpse takes a breath in, and the black dust goes inside, and he wakes up. And
Well, yes.
Oh, I did that.
As they take a deep breath, like the bloating goes down. Any like little bits of flesh that had been, chunked, have now healed, and it looks to be, not like perfect health, very much on the brink of death person, but they are breathing and sitting up, and looks around at the two of you. Where am I?
You're in the safe house. Just stay calm.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
that one.
Chip. You cursed my roll. But too bad, it's still a 19, so.
He nods and looks around and like scoops up a bit of snow and starts putting it in his mouth, and then swallows, and just
Oh, that's great.
nods.
Okay. He's like, keeping my head cool. Right.
Hasn't
you're
drinking
the lady
anything in 7 days.
We're going back inside. Come on. I'm like walking backwards, like,
Okay.
come on,
And
with my
he
hand.
gets up and like limps with you guys. And as he comes around the corner, you hear like gasps from like the guardsmen that are still around.
I put up my hands. Nope, it's cool. We're cool.
And they're just staring at you wide-eyed as you go into the building.
Yeah, this is fine. We're fine.
As you get inside, Zarlad is like, yes, and there was the tentacle beings, and they were patrolling around, and the
And it's also your brother.
the flesh monsters were patrolling, and the skeletons were going through the housing, and then there was the 5 things that went after us, and then we killed one, and there was the skeletal dragon. At this point, you guys walk in and hear the end of Zarlad's telling them just pretty much everything you guys saw. As you step in, the blonde-haired woman like gasps and say, I thought you were going to take care of...
Yeah, they can't resurrect him if he's already been resurrected.
Oh, this is terrific. Do you have a high-ranking cleric among you?
No.
Would be me. I'm the paladin's cleric buddy.
She says as I say no.
Oh, damn it.
I mean,
But it only works on the...
I could... Okay. I have an idea for this. Al, feel free to shut me down.
Uh-huh.
Or we can have a contested roll, my persuasion versus her deception.
Sure. Go for it.
Oh.
Feel like, who is more believable? Me saying no. Goddamn.
Oh.
Are you ready? I might. This is actually gonna be a close one. 24?
Against my deception?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Do you have a plus 10 to
14. It's only a +7.
Okay.
I beat her!
Uh,
It was probably for the best.
she looks over at you, Moat, and says, "Well, and looks down at your medallion. I can't.
Yannick or Kessa, it works.
I was going to say I can't recognize the symbol together, but it does look like the life and death god themselves. So, interesting. But I will thank them both.
You don't see them two together very often.
No, you don't. You generally don't see either of them, but less so Yanet. Anyway,
Like, I'm just like super fucking forward about these like two gods that are like aren't around anymore. It's like, yeah, no, they talk to me. We hang out. We're chill.
That one interaction, and he's like, I'm obviously the god's best friend, so.
Yeah.
I mean those gods are around. Specifically Casa. People have seen Casa. People haven't seen Yanet unless they've died. Is the big thing.
Well, then, I mean, both of my party members have seen them then.
Oh, if I have.
No, technically not.
You said just if they died, not if they were, like, their souls passed.
That's what I more mean, is people who have seen Yanet have already passed on, which is over, like, that 10-day period.
I'm gonna resurrect someone. Like, hey, do you see this guy?
So the only people who have seen Yanet and are still alive are people who have been true resurrected, which is far and few in between, or your moat.
I specialize because we're best friends.
But
he just couldn't wait.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to wait till this guy dies. I just want to hang out with him now.
Yeah.
The guardsman says, I'm gonna, and motions to like the doorway, and the blonde-haired woman nods, and he goes through, and as he opens the door, you see just a room full of cots.
Those are clearly hammocks.
Hammocks, cots. Fuck off.
Is that the guy we just pulled out of a grave?
Yeah,
he's tired.
Why are you going back to bed?
He's going to bed.
What the hell? I just woke you up. Fair.
And I say, if there's anyone else, and if you have the required diamond necessary for the ritual, we can bring them back as well.
Well, unfortunately we have neither, but, well, fortunately and unfortunately.
Unfortunately, we have no dead people.
Fortunately, we don't have any dead people, and unfortunately, we don't have the resources. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I believe introductions are at hand. My name is Kira. May I get your names as well? Zarlon, great researcher. You've probably heard of me. I have not, but
I'm Asher.
And nod, say moat.
nods and says, "Well, terrific. Zarlad has told me of what all of you have seen. And I see it fitting to tell you all as well. So, it does sound like things have gotten much worse, unfortunately. With our party, we're doing some research here in Novisthar. particularly my research, and my companions came along with me. We were inside one of our housing when we heard a large roar through the everlasting blizzard. And before we knew it, we went outside and saw the large skeletal dragon. I'm assuming it's the same one you saw. Hopefully, was overhead, shooting.
Yeah, no, we saw the other one.
It was overhead, shooting these black rays at us, and dropped an unspeakable number of undead.
Like 12?
Much more.
I don't say that.
Oh. Well, you spoke it, so obviously it's not that one.
That was the joke.
Yeah. Zarlot here told me that you all initially saw the dragon in Ferrant, which is I guess why you all are not surprised by seeing the dragon. But that's something for another day. We have much more to worry about right now. Anyway, we escaped, but there are still quite a few people who didn't. It seemed like the undead were rounding up and capturing those, which is very strange behavior for them. I've never seen undead not kill on sight. I can't think of why they would be doing that rather than just killing them and taking over the site. I also
did you hear any of the undead speak?
She thinks long. I can't say I did.
I look disappointed.
Unless you count a skeletal dragon roar as speaking.
Is this the world of Skyrim where the roars are just dragon speech?
I mean, they're technically spells, so I think so. So technically that dragon was just yelling at you.
Technically he was just yelling at us. So yeah, they do speak.
But
as Zarlod points out, when dragons roar, they're actually
but I don't know why they were capturing them, but that also means that they can be saved. If they're still alive. That was roughly 2.5 days ago now.
If you try to resurrect somebody who was recently resurrected as a zombie, what happens?
I'm
asking out of game.
Oh, out of game? Fuck, I don't know.
Like, if somebody dies and then somebody says, like, zombie, and then somebody else is like...
I do believe you have to target the dead body, which is an object, and I believe undead are creatures, so I don't think it would work, but it would be interesting to try.
They're just now bipolar. One side's a zombie, the other side
yeah,
is
it just becomes half face.
It becomes what?
Half face.
Half face.
You mean Scarface, Goofy?
No, I don't mean fucking
Two-Face?
Scarface. Two-Face. Yeah, I meant Two-Face.
Half face.
Shut the fuck up.
Half face.
At least I didn't say Scarface.
True.
I know, I was like, ah. I was so confidently correcting you.
Shut the fuck up, Levi.
It's Two-Face.
You haven't talked this whole session.
Oh, yeah, where you been? Let's all attack Levi now instead. Yeah.
God damn it.
Anyway.
Back to the half-face conversation.
Now,
No, we're past that.
that means they can still be
We'll
rescued if
never be past
if they
that.
are still alive. That was about 2.5 days ago now. But now with you and a little bit more information, we need to decide what to do next. Zarlot, you said you were here for research, and these are your bodyguards. I know you probably do not have any stake in Novasthar, being bodyguards, but we could definitely use all the help that we could get.
Absolutely. Since our talker's not talking.
It's tough because we had this planned as just kind of like a short stopping.
Oh no, we ain't his bodyguard.
Yeah, exactly.
We are paid mercenaries
Yeah. We
and defenders of what was the last town we were in? I forgot.
Ferrant.
Ferrant. And the protectors of Ferrant. This town, being the way it is a threat to Ferrant as well. So we will help you.
yeah.
Terrific.
That's a good point.
That's terrific. Well, we were putting together a plan. So if you have any input, please let us know. But
Yeah, we need to kill this guy. His name is Tornig. Just kill him. We win.
Torneg, I
Yep.
can't believe I know the name.
Okay. Well, if you see him, just kill him.
Yeah.
Do you know what he looks like?
No. So just ask around,
Okay.
or let us know.
Okay. Will do. But our first objective is we want to save those who couldn't escape. The thing is, from what I'm hearing, there's even more creatures surrounding the outpost right now than were there when we escaped. And there are very few of us. So I don't believe going in for a rescue right now would be the best of plans, but our plan right now is that we are on Novasthar. There are plenty of excavation sites that we know have had terrific and terrifying magic items inside. We've plotted a few on this map.
I instantly perk up and take a look at the map.
Yeah, and, she hands you guys a map, and I will put it in the Discord.
Very nice. Very nice.
No, they don't use Discord.
Also, put it on the stream.
Yeah.
We plan to go to the different excavation sites, but it would take too long to search each one. And I mean, that is what we're here for, and we plan to look at these excavation sites over months. So maybe we could definitely speed that up if it's a time crunch like we are now, but it will still take too long to look at all of them ourselves. So maybe your group can go to some. Anything you find, of course, is yours, but we only ask that you return to help our friends. Also, on this map, you can see there's the goblins. Just definitely be careful of them. their main base here, and points to the green X. But they do have many other bases around that we can't plot, as they move quite often. But it does seem like their main base of operations is there. They are very, very dangerous. They were here before us, so this is their home terrain. That being said, they definitely aren't as bad as the undead, hopefully. They can be reasoned and bargained with. We find that they generally respond to shows of power or shiny trinkets.
I am both of those things.
But yes, that is our plan for now. Does any of this pique your interest?
Oh, absolutely.
Finding stuff? Heckin' on it.
I barely know how to read, so I'm looking at these and I have no idea. I see the X's and I'm like, there's more X's on this side than there are on this side.
So
I
maybe
wanna
we
do
go to
these
that
ones.
side.
But I'm
I
also like,
nod,
but this one's a different color, so that could be good. As I point like directly to Navistar.
And she says, and also, these are the excavation sites that we know of. Obviously, we haven't explored all of the continent, island. So, there could potentially be more ruins that we don't know of, but these are the ones that our team knows of.
We can scout around the area then and use these as our first objective. Check out these points and see what we find along the way. All right.
Yep.
We should rest for the time being, though. And, well, I suppose we need to first inform Humphrey of these new plans. He didn't leave his ship, right? He's, like, still back there?
He is still back there, but he has said that he wants to leave as soon as possible.
Yeah, he's not sticking around.
Fair. But perhaps we still owe it to him to let us know our objectives, if he is even outside still.
He's dead to me.
He
he's your maker.
He told you guys that he would stick around to see if you guys are leaving or staying, but he's leaving regardless.
Yeah. Okay. We're
What
staying.
if I put a hole in this ship?
True.
You better not.
That is an option.
Quit trying to kill us so you can play Pathfinder. I ain't ready yet. Okay. I nod. I'm like, with this information, I go tell Humphrey.
Yeah. And as you leave, Zarlot is going to stay back and just ramble about what they've found and trying to get as much information as he possibly can from her.
I'm gonna stay in there, going over the map more as well.
Okay.
I'm really slow, so I'm trying to memorize.
Okay. So while Asher goes going over the map, she does tell you from right to left. Their group has not visited R3. That's why there's the question mark. But they have heard from other groups that there is one there. The northern one is submerged partially in water, so it is probably the least explored by them, just because if you go there you will need some sort of way of breathing underwater and not freezing.
We got one down. Wait, we got both of those covered.
Both of those things I'm very good at.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
The Alpha Ruin, which is the center one, that's the main ruin that Novisthar was built for. That's the first ruin and largest that they've seen. It's probably the most explored, but also there's always people coming back with finding more. So it's just like a gigantic ruin. The camp is where you guys are. Novisthar is where you just were. The frozen river, she says, there's a point to cross it, right up where R4 is. You can cross it at other places, but it's very treacherous as a lot of creatures tend to hang around there. R4 is right across the frozen river and is built into a mountainside. And then the goblin base is south of that, and that is on the top of a large peak that is above the clouds.
The goblins are the blades.
Pretty much. So yeah, while you guys discuss that, Asher goes back outside. So Hoovel, during your watch, you don't see anything in the sky or around that would insinuate that you guys were followed or anything. But you do see Asher come out of the hut and go back to the ship.
Okay. I'll stay at my post until Moat comes out too.
Okay. While you're up there, the two down by the fire do kind of like shout up to you and say, "You want a drink, Owl?"
It's a drink owl.
Like I'm situated the way my character is on the board, and I
Mhm.
just slowly turn my head all the way around.
Yeah.
And he says,
Kinda
"What the
nod.
fuck is a drink owl?"
A drink,
And
comma,
nod and-
owl.
and like glide down and say, "Thank you for this tasty libation."
And the tiefling hands you a large drink.
Cool.
Very nice, very nice.
If you take a drink of it, it's very warming.
Oh, nice. I'll spend a few minutes just drinking it and attempting to socialize very awkwardly.
Okay. And they, like,
Real life.
so where do you come from? As they hand the drink over.
Now do it, you fool. Socialize awkwardly.
God damn it! I was expecting like a fade to black.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you so set yourself up for that.
Do you remember what the Great Library is called? Because I forget the name.
It's
What,
called,
the one from Avatar?
it's called
Kind of.
it's called the Great Library, but it is in Civitag.
Okay, I relay that.
Okay. And just Civitag. That's quite a difference from here. Hopefully it's not too cold for you.
That's what feathers are for.
Says the metal man.
Oh yeah.
Metal man.
That's what feathers are for. Clang!
Yeah.
As he opens his wings.
I'm sure there's some.
It looked like confused with his wings and like, oh right, I forgot about that.
They kind of look at you as you do that. So, were you built at the Great Library, or is this more of a
Recent.
more additive thing?
More of a recent thing. I was born an owlkin.
Terrific.
And went on my journeys to become the great assassin. And perished along my on my journey, and someone was kind enough to fix me.
Well, can understand that and can definitely drink to it as well. And they take another drink of their drink. While you're awkwardly conversationing with them, fade to black. Asher.
Hey, I'm climbing up a very large ladder.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, you can hit control and just raise up.
I glitched my way up here.
Okay. On the top of the deck, you see Humphrey is at the back of the ship, keeping the crystal running. As you guys aren't in the water, he does need to keep the ship like slightly floating above the land.
I like trudge up the stairs towards him.
Asher, have you all decided that you want to leave this horrible place?
Well, we're staying.
His face kind of goes from a jovial like haha to oh,
Some things are keeping us here.
Physically, they have moat.
um, yeah. So it looks like this is goodbye for now. Yeah, we understand that you cannot stay.
Well, that's a little bit unfortunate, but I do wish you all the best. Please do keep Moat safe.
I will.
He's his own person now, so he can make those decisions himself, but I would like to catch up if you guys ever do make it back to the mainland.
We will. Yes. All right. Yeah. Until next time. There will be a next time. Let me buy all your diamonds. I didn't want to do this, but I have to now. In case we don't find any.
Okay. Okay. What are you looking for, price-wise? And how many?
I would like them all to be a value of 500 of gold.
I believe I have a few.
Say a few.
Yeah, he goes down, comes back up, and he says, "Well, I I have 5 diamonds worth 500 gold each. I also have 2 that are worth 800. And then I have these 8 that are worth 300.
2,500 gold for 5 diamonds worth 500.
Is that what you want to do?
I give him a large sack of coin.
Okay. So you're just taking the 500 worth ones? Because just so you know how the spell works is it does take up the whole thing. So if you bought like 2 300 ones, you would end up using 600 gold worth of diamonds, but those would still work for the spell. Or if you bought 1 800 gold one, it would use up the whole 800 gold one, but it would still work for the spell.
I thought it was required that each one be worth 500.
No, you
So
have to have diamonds worth 500.
But it doesn't give you the cash back. It
Yeah, they don't give you change.
yeah, they don't give you change. But
Right. So if I used an 800 one, even though the spell only requires 500, it would absorb the entire thing.
yes. But you could use it.
But I could use it.
Just
Yeah,
to let
so
you
the
know.
500 ones are like a 1-for-1. About those 8 other ones?
8 300s.
Okay. I take all of those too.
Okay.
Times 300. That's 2,400 coins!
Crazy. How much money do you have?
I started at around 9k, but now I'm down to 6k, and now I'm gonna drop down another 2,000. I got 4,521 gold.
4,000.
Yeah, look, I've become accustomed to a certain quality of life.
Okay, so you're taking all the 8 and 5s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Add that to my inventory before I...
Humphrey looks at you and, well, that's definitely makes my trip worth it. That
Yeah.
along with the gold, it was a win-win for me. Please do make it back safely.
Yeah, so stop complaining so much, dude.
You know we will. We're tough. Yeah. You made us tough.
If you do need my services in the future, please do reach out. I don't come free, and I might not be able to get here for some time, but if you can and need to reach out to me to come get you, I'd be more than happy to.
And it's just we pop by with pockets still full of gold and good stories to tell. I give him one of those firm shoulder shakes. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like here.
Mm-hmm.
And a firm nod. Until next time.
Okay. He begins making preparations after you've said your goodbyes, but he will walk down with you. Moat.
Yo.
As you guys are discussing
Map and map-related discussions.
map and map related discussions, Humphrey walks in and looks at you and says, well, Moat, Asher here has told me you all have decided to stay.
Yeah, and you're not my real dad. You can't tell me otherwise. I'm kidding. He is specifically my real dad. I just give him a
Really
nod.
Yeah.
Some things must be done about this.
He looks like he's about to say something, but then he goes in for a hug.
And hold on. I was alt tabbed out, so it wasn't working. Paisley's standing inside of me also.
Ah, sorry.
Nani?
Wait,
I love
wait,
the exclamation point the most.
wait.
I like exclamation
Don't
point
even
and
scream.
Yeah, no, give me just a second.
What are you doing? What are you finding on the soundboard? He was saving it just for this moment.
I was saving it for some specific moment for this episode.
You ruined it. This is supposed to be touching.
That was the moment. That was it. That was the time I was looking for.
Well, that was horribly annoying. This is kind of sad.
I do hug him back.
Yeah. He's your dad. You're his weird robot kid.
I'm like I'm just the youngest.
It's so funny.
You okay, Kyle?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, this is a shit show. It's supposed to be so nice.
Anyway. Fuck. Yeah, he hugs you.
Wait a moment, Kyle.
Grudgingly now.
Yeah, wait for me to ruin the moment. Yeah, he looks like he's gonna say something.
And then he hears that, and he just shuts his mouth.
Yeah, he looks like he's about to like say something, and then he changes his mind. He's gonna say something else, and then he just goes in for a hug, and he just says, "Be safe."
Be safe.
That was not me this time.
Ah.
Just so you know. Yeah, he just says, "Be safe. Make it back."
I just give a short nod.
Okay, and he then squeezes.
Oh, I
by
don't let
after.
go yet.
Okay, does that awkward like where he lets go?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. And he's like, "Be safe," and I give him a nod, and then it's like maybe like 5-7 seconds later, I let go.
Okay.
He needed that. Yeah.
And he turns to leave.
He's like, "I'm not crying. I'm crying."
You're crying. Yeah.
That's my favorite sound now.
It
It's
is.
gonna be at one point in every episode from now on.
I wish it wasn't.
Okay.
Well, damn, guys.
Can I put shortcuts to the soundboards?
But yeah, with that, I will call today's session.
Wow.
I will give you guys a week to think about like what you want to
Life
do next.
decisions.
Wow, we just have a week. You have a week.
Think about what you've done.
But yeah, thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you bitches next time.
See
Bye.
you bitches next time.